Hey. Love you too. Now that that little puppy's out the ring, big dog from the top. Over the past few months, it's been kind of crazy for me. I've had my ups and I've had my downs. But when I was at my lowest point, my career was on the line. I made a deal with the devil. This devil I'm speaking of is the prophet of politics, Wildcard. I guess I'm not really mad at him, I'm mad at myself because I let him weasel his way in here. He promised me fame, fortune, titles, and respect. 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 But when I won the tag team titles and I walked in the locker room, when I looked on the other guys' faces, I didn't see respect. When I would go home and I would video chat with my mom way in Atlanta, Georgia, I didn't see respect. So I had to search long and hard. I had to search. And I found out that you don't get respect from stabbing people in the back. You don't get respect for underhanded deeds. You get respect by giving respect or earning respect. I had to search within me to find those demons that was eating at me. And I found out the only way for me to destroy the demons that are in here is for me to destroy the demon that protects Wildcard. Now, last week, I fell short. I was left laying in the ring by the one true demon Jackal. I gave him everything I had. I gave him my all. But it wasn't good enough. But one thing positive I got out of that match, one thing positive I would like to thank Jackal for. He gave me everything he could, and I'm still here. I got all these fans in this arena behind me. I know every single one of them out there is ready to rumble just like me. So, if it's at all possible, if anybody from the board is listening to me, anybody from the board that is listening to me, please give me one more chance at Jackal. Please. And I promise you, the AOA will no longer exist in the WR. I promise you that. Just one more shot. That's all I'm asking for. That's what I'm talking about. These fans want to see it.
Hello, Strong. Did you miss me? Ah, shut up. I wasn't even talking to you. Tony, you were so certain about turning your back on me that you didn't even realize that your back was facing a wall. You see, people, you don't understand how stupid of a move this boy made. You see, by acquiring my managerial services, your contract is currently in my possession. Oh, now everyone wants to listen, do you? You all want to listen, you all care now. Technically, anything that happens in that ring now will be because I make it happen. However, I've come to the realization, Mr. Strong, that you are too much of a liability for me. You're too much of a liability because you were part of my family. You're part of the fold, and you know too much about what I plan to do around here. So I'm willing to accept your offer to face Jackal one more time. In a match of my choosing. But there's a catch. You see, I'm such a good sport. If you can beat Jackal in the match of my choosing, I'll cut the contract that connects me to you, and you'll be a free man walking, free to do what you please, free to prove that you can do things without me. Highly doubtful, but if I win, if Jackal beats you, then I get your permission to shred the other contract. The other contract that makes you a roster member of this wrestling revolution. The one that keeps you here. The one that makes you a warrior. Think about it. I want you to really think about this because you gave Jackal everything you possibly could last week, and he ended up being the last one standing last week. You couldn't get the job done, Strong. And you couldn't get the job done again. So I'll give you a week to decide what's more important. Your pride or your career. Because believe me, if you decide to face Jackal again, consider the end of Tony Strong to officially be now.
Get up, Tony! Get up!